Hello guys and welcome back to Vegetology. I'm Shai, and if you're new, so welcome. I'm so happy you're here, and if you're not new and you've seen my previous videos, then welcome back. First, don't forget to subscribe. That's what's gonna keep the channel alive. So please, just right now, press pause and just go and press subscribe. Today, we're going to make banana bread. Actually, I just searched what is the most demanded recipe on the internet, and banana bread was the first result. So we're gonna make the best, by far, the best banana bread. I've tried so many banana breads before, and they run from textures. Some of them are more like smoother, more of them are more rustic. This one is right in between, so it has some like texture to it, but it's like, I like it when it's dense. I don't like when it's airy. I think banana bread needs to be moist and dense, and that's what we're gonna make. It's super easy, no eggs needed, obviously, and you're gonna love it. The first thing we're gonna need is 3 bananas. I'm just gonna peel them and put them in a bowl as we're gonna mix all the rest of the wet ingredients. So 3 bananas, 2. Bananas actually are one of my favorites. I think it's my favorite fruit, maybe, is it? I don't know. Do I have anything else that I like more? Because it's always sweet and easy to peel, you don't need to wash it. So it's super easy. Then, I'm just gonna take a fork and I'm gonna smash them. Now, my bananas, I try to make them ripe because you really need an overripe bananas. You need those bad bananas, you know, the ones that when your mom tells you it's not bad, it's honey, it's sweet like honey. You need these bananas. The bananas that are actually, they look bad to eat. Those are the best for banana bread. They're gonna make your banana bread just way sweeter. So we're just gonna mash it. Perfect. And then we're gonna put the rest of the wet ingredients. So we just mixed the bananas, and now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar. So, 1/4 cup, just sprinkle it. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of flax seeds. Flax seeds basically for vegans behave like the egg. A tablespoon of flax seed on 3 tablespoons of water, you will get the texture of an egg. 2 tablespoons. To this we're gonna add also a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Maple syrup I think gives it a better, deeper flavor than just sugar. If you don't have maple syrup, just use another 1/4 cup of sugar, it's fine. I mean, maple syrup can be expensive in some countries, so if you want to skip it and use more sugar, that's totally fine. Try not to use just white sugar, try to use cane sugar or like brown sugar, something that has been less processed. So we're gonna add coconut oil. We have 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil. Just use vegetable oil. Don't use olive oil, but any vegetable oil will do. 1/3 cup of plant-based milk. I'm using almond milk, but you can use any plant-based milk you have. And about 2 teaspoons or 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. I use vanilla paste. You can use vanilla extract or vanilla bean. It's gonna be the best. This is really, really good. So we're just gonna mix it well. I'm using even a fork. I might need to mix it better, but it's really not supposed to be completely homogeneous, so it's fine. All right. So this is the wet batter, and we're gonna put it on the side, and now we're gonna get the bowl for the dry ingredients. Here I have 1.25 cups of all-purpose flour. And to this I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of oatmeal. And then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. This is completely optional, but I love cinnamon. I'm gonna put 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I don't want it to be a cinnamon cake, but I want it to have the flavor of a cinnamon, so something in the background. So 1/2 teaspoon is not gonna be too much, but it's gonna make it like a little cinnamony, and I think cinnamon and banana work so well together. And we're just going to mix it, just to blend the ingredients together. Perfect, very lightly. And then I like to do like a little well in the middle. And I'm gonna put the wet ingredients, gonna mix it together. Now, when we use flour, it has a lot of gluten. The more we mix it, the more the gluten is developing. So not like in the challah bread when we wanted to knead the dough. Here we don't want to over mix it. So just at the moment the flour combined with the wet ingredients, we're stopping mixing. We don't need to overmix it. It's actually gonna create different texture that we're not interested in. So just mix it until it is combined, that's all. Perfect. So now is the part that we're gonna put the topping that we like for our banana bread. I personally love all type of toppings, but my favorite are a combination of chocolate and some nuts. So I'm gonna use some walnuts. I have a third of a cup of roughly chopped walnuts. And of course some chocolate, because we cannot do without chocolate. So third of a cup of chocolate as well. Again, just mix it so it's spread, but do not mix it too much. Super easy, literally 5 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna bake it in a loaf pan. Just gonna spray it with some coconut oil. And line it with parchment paper. So just gonna put it in. Perfect. I put the oil actually to make the parchment paper sticking it, so it's not gonna move around. And I'm just going to pour the mixture, the batter, into the pan. So the batter is in the pan, it looks perfect and it's beautiful. We can put it in the oven, but we want to make it extra pretty and extra special so you can post it on your Instagram and tell your friends how talented you are. So we're just gonna take the whole banana with the peel. First, don't peel it yet because it's gonna break. And we're just gonna cut it lengthwise. And we got 2 halves of the banana, and then we're gonna gently peel it. And I'm gonna put half this way, and the other half, let me just cut this part. All right, and the other part this way. Just push it a little in. In my oven, it takes an hour. In your oven, it might take a little less or a little more. Just check it. You'll see when it's baked. Basically, when you stick a knife or a toothpick in it, it's supposed to come dry with some crumbles. It's not like a dry cake. It's a moist cake. So it has some moisture always, but you will see that the butter part is supposed to be cooked. So basically, an hour, 350 degrees, and we'll put it in the oven and we'll see you in an hour. It's supposed to be ready, but we're gonna see and we're gonna check it. Oh my God, it smells so good. So it looks like it's ready, but let's make sure. Just gonna take a knife, I'm gonna poke it in. Yep, so you see that the knife is actually dry, but you have the chocolate, because it's melting, that's totally fine. All right, let's take it out. Let's release it from the sides of the pan, that's good. Oh, it's actually completely released, and ta-da! Let's move this aside, and look at our beautiful banana bread. It really is beautiful, I admire the look. All right, now let's slice it and take a certain knife. Still warm, so do it slow. Oof, wow, it smells so good. It really smells amazing, but just take a look at this, how it's falling apart, literally. It's still a little too hot, so if you're gonna wait, it's not gonna fall apart, but I just want you to see close how moist and rustic it is. And this is how I like my banana bread. I don't like it to be too smooth or too perfect. I like it when it's like this is the texture, and I'm gonna try it even though it's really, really hot. So I'm gonna give it a try. I swear to God, the best banana bread you ever had in your life. I'm not kidding. This is really, really, really delicious. We have so many cool videos that are coming next, and you really don't want to miss it, so stay tuned. Thank you very much for joining me. I love you for it, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Juan? Juan, are you ready?
I am ready, yes.
The Juan test. Oh my God, this is so good.